Hey y'all, it's Dallas and welcome to Nappy Hour. I am so excited about this. I've been talking about starting my channel for so long. My friends have been like, girl, I don't know what you're waiting for, and who knows what I've been doing, but here we are and it's time for Nappy Hour. This is just a time that we can come together, talk about our natural hair, whether that's talking about tips for hair growth or tutorials on styles. I love doing different styles, tutorials on hair care regimens, and just anything that we can talk about concerning taming this mane, because I know it's not always easy. My hair is literally my favorite accessory, and so I'm excited to just help you guys on your natural hair journey. So for me, I've been natural for about 3 years. I did the big chop in February of 2017, and I transitioned for a year before that, before I did the big chop. And let me tell you, things were a struggle. I literally had no idea what I was doing. Right after I did the big chop, I went to Europe for the first time. And so when I tell you in all my pictures, my hair looks busted, like it looks crazy. And for some reason, while I was on the trip, I decided to wash my hair. I don't know why I did that. So then I have a hat. It was a whole thing. My hair looked crazy. I had no idea what was going on, how to style it. And so it was hard for me, but over time, I learned a lot. I kept trying. I didn't give up. And so here we are 3 years later. And so I just am really excited about doing this Nappy Hour. And for the first one, we are going to talk about hair growth. What I think are the 3 most important things to do in order to grow your hair. And so before I jump in, I do want to say that everyone's hair is different, right? What works for me might not necessarily work for you from a product standpoint, or do I do a leave-in conditioner cream than an oil or leave-in oil cream? Everybody's hair is different in that regard. However, I do believe that the 3 steps I'm about to share with you are the basics. They are things that I absolutely never miss in my regimen. And I do believe that they're universal. If you do these things, your hair can be a lot more healthy and a lot stronger. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, protective styles. I mean, you just have to do them, right? Like, I love wearing my hair out. I love wearing a twist out. I love wearing a braid out. But at the end of the day, your hair needs time to rest. And so protective styles are perfect for that, whether that's braids or twists, or if you wear wigs, whatever the case may be. Sometimes you just have to put your hair away and let it rest and let it do its thing. So protective styles are your friend. There's so many out there. Right now, I've really been loving doing mini twists. I've worn my hair like that a lot last year and even at the beginning of this year. And I feel like I really saw a lot of growth because I could wear them for about 3 weeks and I really didn't have to do anything to my hair. So I will actually have a Nappy Hour session about mini twists in the future, just how I do mine and how I moisturize. But the second and very important step in your hair care journey should be to moisturize. And this actually goes right along with your protective styles, because your protective styles allow you to moisturize while you're wearing them and lock in that moisture. Moisture is literally so key. Me personally, I have really dry hair, so I have to make sure that I'm continuously putting moisture into my hair so that it doesn't break. The problem with a lot of people's hair and a lot of people trying to grow their hair is not that your hair is not growing, but the fact that it's breaking off. You're not actually retaining the length, and that has a lot to do with the fact that it's dry. And when it's dry, it's brittle and it can break more easily. So you have to be sure that you're moisturizing frequently. And we'll talk more about how I do that in later sessions. And then the last one that goes right along with these 2 so that you can preserve your styles as well as the moisture, and this is probably my favorite one, but wear your freaking bonnet, okay? I don't know what else to say about that, but wear it. You just have to. If you know me and if you've ever called me on FaceTime and I'm at home, 10 out of 10 gonna have my bonnet on. It's my favorite thing. I literally feel like I can't even rest if I don't have it on. Me personally, I wear a scarf and a bonnet just to be definitely on the safe side, but my best friend, who I think is the hair scarf queen, does the scarf, the bonnet, and the silk pillowcase for good measure. So if it gets crazy and her bonnet falls off, she has a silk pillowcase to step in and do the job. But it really, really is important, right? Because when you have your hair up against surfaces like your couch or your pillow, up against cotton, it's very, very drying for your hair. Your hair can snag and break, which again goes back to that length retention. So you really need to be sure to wear your bonnet. I know y'all trying to be cute on the late night FaceTime calls, but if you want to be cute, when you go out or when you see that person next time, you need to wear your bonnet. You will thank me later, trust me. So yeah, those are my 3 tips. Very simple, not anything too complicated. Protective styles, moisturize, and wear that bonnet or scarf. You will definitely be happier with the results that you get from trying to keep a style, as well as being able to retain the length when your hair is growing. So that is all for this nappy hour. I hope that you've learned a lot. I'm really excited to be talking with you guys, learning from you all. Please leave a comment. I want to hear from you. If you have questions, any comments that you may have, please drop them in the comment box. Make sure you subscribe and share it with your friends. Thanks so much for tuning in. I can't wait to talk with you all next week. And so until then, be good and cheers to happy and healthy hair.